Good evening. I'd like to call to order the Plan and Zone Commission meeting of today, September 3rd. We do not have a, excuse me, we do not have a public hearing tonight. We will go straight into our regular meeting. Roll call, please. Commissioner Tallman.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Dunlop,
Here.
Eichelberry,
Here.
Hepner's excused, Johnson,
Here.
Tallman here, Ingram,
Present.
Manus,
Here.
Garrington,
Here.
Schilling,
Here.
Thomas.
Here.
And Schneider.
Here.
We have a quorum, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Commissioner Tallman. Report of city council activity. Laura?
Can you hear me? Nope. Let's turn really low. Can you hear me now? Okay.
Yes.
I have just one small one. It is regarding case F24-08, which is the Silver Star Wash subdivision that was approved at council last week.
Thank you, Laura. Consideration of the meeting notes, meeting minutes.
Move to approve.
Second.
All in favor of the notes as printed signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same side. Hearing none is approved as written. We do not, comp plan, Laura, anything?
Nothing to report.
You're going to surprise me one of these meetings
I
and
will,
have a
someday.
report.
Someday.
Zoning activity, we have no new business or old. Subdivision activity, we have one piece of business. Case ROW 24-04 is a request of Jack's Home Improvement Company to vacate the unimproved right-of-way located west of Marquette Street between West 7th Street and the mid-back alley. Hang on a second. The staff recommends the City Plan and Zone Commission accept the listed one finding and accept and vacate the unapproved right-of-way located west of Marquette Street between West 7th Street and the mid-back alley, case ROW 24-04, to the City Council with a recommendation for approval, subject to the following one finding, as I mentioned earlier. Matt? Or do we have a motion?
Moved.
And I so move.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. Matt?
Thank you. So the subject right-of-way, it's located near the intersection of 7th Street and Marquette Street. So just on the corner there, you have Jack's Home Improvement Business. It's a unimproved alley that's about 10 feet wide and about 150 feet in length, and it connects to a mid-block east-west alley. So the purpose of the vacation is to provide parking for the adjacent residents and then to also prevent nuisance activity from occurring within that stretch of land. So existing condition, there's a driveway along 7th Street that provides access to the Jack's Home Improvement parcel as well as that single-family home. And then the remainder of the alley is unimproved and just maintained as lawn. So the petitioner actually owns the 3 properties near the corner of Marquette and 7th Street. So he owns the home improvement business, the vacant lot on Marquette, and then the single-family home. And then there's just 2 other properties that abut the alley. So that photo on the left shows you the view from 7th Street and the driveway. Existing conditions, so currently just maintained lawn. There is a large tree located near the center of the alley. The city's forestry department actually went out there this morning and trimmed up the tree to help the residents. Moving forward. So in terms of access, should this alley be vacated, each of the 5 properties would still maintain street frontage along either 7th, Marquette, and then the east-west mid-block alley. So that picture on the left is 712 Marquette Street. So they'll still have access to that mid-block alley for their off-street parking, as well as 1218 West 7th Street. They'll still have access to their garage and a portion of their yard. So currently, trash is collected in the alley for all 5 abutting properties. If for some reason the alley becomes vacated and the corner lot where Jack's Home Improvement is can't get trash collected at the mid-block alley, our solid waste division can make accommodations to pick up on 7th or Marquette Street. So this property, or this block, is zoned R4C, which is single and two-family residential. Also residential general in our future land use plan, and Marquette Street's an urban corridor overlay. So vacating right-of-way, it's a two-step process. The first is to determine if the right-of-way is needed for a public purpose. And then the second is to determine terms of conveyance. So city staff notified property owners within 200 feet. A notice was also published in the Quad City Times. So we've had several conversations with both the petitioner and abutting property owners. There's been no objection to the vacation. The one concern that was raised was the size of that tree at the mid-block alley. So I believe that those concerns have been addressed with the trimming of dead branches and so forth. So with that, city staff is recommending the commission approve the petition to vacate the unimproved right-of-way with the finding that it's not required for any city purpose.
Thank you, Matt. Commissioners, any questions of staff at this time? Seeing none, would the petitioner care to speak?
I don't think I really have anything to add to it, but if you had any questions, I'm here to answer.
Thank you. Would the commission have any questions of the petitioner? Seeing none, I appreciate your participation.
All right,
Thank you. Final call for questions. Seeing none, roll call, please. Commissioner Tallman.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Dunlop,
Yes.
Eckelberry,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Tallman, yes. Manus,
Yes.
Garrington,
Yes.
Schilling,
Yes.
Thomas,
Yes.
and Schneider.
Yes.
Motion carries, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Commissioner Tallman. That would conclude the subdivision activity. Any future business, Laura?
We may have an item. We're still working through a piece of that, so I'm not 100% sure if we have an item for our next meeting in September.
Okay, thank you.
I will email either way.
Thank you. Any communications or other business? Anybody? Seeing none?
I would make a motion to adjourn.
Second?
All in favor of the motion to adjourn, signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Hearing none, we are adjourned. Thank you for your participation.